Welcome to IVA Spirituality channel. I'm going to talk about light, darkness, and nothingness. You can see light, sunlight, moonlight. So, what is darkness? The absence of sunlight and moonlight. When we feel sunlight, there is a light, and moonlight, there is a light. The moonlight is very dim, the sunlight is very bright. So, when we feel the sunlight, we can see the colors, different colors, lots of colors. But in the absence of light, there is darkness. In the darkness, we can see only nothing. We cannot see anything, only darkness. We cannot see a thing. So, nothingness is entirely different. Nothingness is not light or darkness. This absence of presence, that's nothingness. Absence of light and darkness, both is not there in the nothingness. When you're going somewhere in the forest or anywhere, you can see lots of things in daylight. In night, you can feel it in the hand. You can touch, you can listen the sound, but in the nothingness, you cannot see, you cannot feel, you cannot touch, you cannot taste, you cannot do anything, you cannot even smell or listen, or you will not have any memory, nothing. That means there is nothing. You are not there, I am not there, there is no one. There is no planets, there is no existence. That's nothingness, the state of mind, the stillness. You can see the person not even blinking, and the person looking at stillness in the eyes, you can see. So, the nothingness is spread in that person. That means nothingness is not a good or bad. The absence of good and the absence of bad. Both of things are not going to be there in the nothingness. You cannot see anything there. You see a child, the child doesn't know any good or bad because the child has to grow to know. But when highly spiritual or person who has reached that point, that person has reached that kind of state of mind, you can see that person not even blinking, not even thinking, not even speaking, not even doing anything. That person has reached that point. That's the nothingness, because we are suffering in everyday life because of everything. Our emotions and our movements, everything, because the mind acts fast than the physical. Physical never acts fast, mind goes very fast. So this is the thing. You have to make your mind understand the possibilities of limitations of your physical ability. If it is not, and the mind suffers more, the body suffers more. In case if you want more desire of the food you want to eat, always the physical ability is very less than the mental ability. Your physical ability is much higher, the mental ability is much higher, the physical ability is very less. You are having only one body. You cannot have lots of things at the same time, at the single second. You can stand at one point only. How much ever you are having properties, everything, you cannot stand at everywhere at once. You can stand at only one place at one time in a 1 second. There is no possible of your physical movement will be everywhere at once. and the mind should understand. You have to make your mind should understand that you cannot eat more because of the body cannot accept that much food. You will get more and more weight gain. So these are all the things happening in the mind, always running, always want more and more and more, and the body cannot accept it. Body cannot accept more of the things the mind can accept. That's the possibility of the mind and body. You have to make your mind understand the limitations of your body, and you have to teach. You are a teacher and you are teaching to mind. That you have to understand. But nothingness, you don't have to teach. There is no mind, body, and conscious. There is nothing. All the things will spread into you. Or you can see anything, that bad thing or anything good thing. There is nothing in the nothingness. There is no bad person or good person in the nothingness. The person who has achieved nothingness is just a child, a baby, a little kid. He will be like that only. He will never hurt anybody. He will never do anything to anybody. He will not do anything to himself also. He just sit, just look and never blink. You can see in eyes, you will be locked up in that eyes because of you never seen like that eyes, because that eye has something which no one has in the world. So nothingness is not a darkness, it's not a light. It is something who never achieved in entire life, who never achieved. They are like just growing as a child and growing as a man and old man. This is the routine of the world. This person break the routine of the world. He has reached that point. That's very hardest thing a man or a woman can reach, that point that no one, very few people has achieved that kind of state of mind. That kind of state of mind is a pure spirit mind. That's almost impossible for the normal people everywhere in the world. You have to be very spiritual and you have to wait for the situation to get experiences and knowledge gain, and after that you will into it. The advantage of nothingness is enormous advantage, because you will have tired of the suffering, the happiness, this game of the world. What kind of thing you are suffering is the mind. The mind always running after something. When you cannot stop the mind, and it will give you more and more pressure, pain. That pain should reach into nothingness. Otherwise, it is 100% useless. That pain should be used as a spiritual way. That pain should not go against it. You should not be violent. You should not go against anybody. You should stay calm, and the pain should help you move into spirituality, move into nothingness. The nothingness, the person who has reached that point is a child, pure spirit. That's it. Thank you, guys.